Hi, I'm Alejandro Rodera from Formula TV Spain. How are you?
Wonderful.
Good. How are you?
Great. It's great to have you here again. I talked to you with the first season, and you are two of the only three characters that have gone back to this new season. So congratulations.
66.6%.
He knows his math.
How was it to explore this? I don't know, a new side of them in this new season. Now that they are already together and that they are investigating a new crime.
It's really great. It's fun to get to come back to characters, especially in a sort of show like this where the location and the people are all different. For the most part, to get to come back with to see these characters in the next step of their lives is a fun treat.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I would literally do anything with Sam Richardson. But then we somehow lucked out and got to do this incredible show and another season of a family. I joke around with Chris, we both do, about just thanking him for giving us some of our best friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's really fun to continue this relationship, Zoe and Anik, and to see them have to navigate some insane circumstances and to try to, when you learn new things about your partner, you see their true colors when poo hits the fan.
Yeah, when the Duke hits the door.
The AC.
Yeah, the AC. But like we're watching these characters grow together and with each other. And like with that, you grow apart a little bit sometimes, but then you come back together, or you hope. So it's a fun thing to get to do, to get more breadth to these beings who we got to be then and get to be now. And, hopefully, if nobody murdered anybody, we'll get to do it again.
And like you're saying, you get to work together again, but not with the same cast that in the previous season. It's almost an entirely new cast. So how was it to explore these new dynamics with these new faces?
Oh, it's really fun. I mean, it was exciting that everybody had loved the show too, who was joining us the second season. And so to have incredible artists and people, that you've admired for a really long time, like John Cho and Zach Woods and Elizabeth Perkins, come and be like, we are so pumped. It just infuses the show with like new blood and energy. And then this season was really cool because we got to go to new places. We weren't confined to one night in one room. We get to go even further into some genres and further into origin stories and families now involved. So the stakes are super high.
What's different also from the first season? In the first season, everybody had connections because we were all in the same high school. So we all knew each other to some degree. But when this second season, some characters are meeting others for the first time. So you're interacting with new characters for the first time, which is like a fun, it's like a unique way to approach. It's fun to do that. Does that make sense?
He's not wrong.
I ain't wrong, but I ain't right.
All of the lights.
All of the lights. But,
you get to examine, we got to do a whole season with these characters, but then, and you think, oh, wow, we really know who these people are. And to a certain extent, we do. I feel like you and I can plug into Zoe and Anik, like at the drop of a hat. But then we got to learn even more about these characters because we're seeing them in different relationships to people and in different new genres.
You get to see Zoe with her actual family. Right. And so that's people who've known her since she was a child, or an infant even, a baby. Her parents knew her since she was a baby. Isn't that interesting?
Wow!
But then, you meet Zoe's sister's family, or her
which is also
fiance's
my
family. And so these are all characters you have no history with. So in like, you get to put on a new face.
Do you get how family works?
Yeah, I was going to say, when you know, when mom and dad, and like it doesn't have to just be a mom and a dad. It could be a mom and mom. It can be, you know, a dad
and a dad.
Exactly. It could be who knows, a grandpa and a grandchild.
Yeah.
And and with what a nuclear family is. It's too far.
And another thing.
and on top of that.
And once more for the people in the back. I'm sorry.
And that is the joy of life.
Okay, thank you so much, Sam. So I hope you get to explore new families and new dynamics in a third season. And congrats for this second one. You're great.